Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Genlocke, Pokemon Crystal version. I'm back here again with Chase. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm good. Just reading a little bit. We were gonna record and then Ado had to jump to a real life thing real quick, but I was reading and the narrator of my books just died, so it's gonna be hard to narrate now. Um,
What do you mean, the narrator of your book?
the book I'm reading, there's the narrator of the
Oh,
book
really? Oh,
is killed in the book,
oh
so
no.
it's gonna be a little hard to narrate. I don't know if he's gonna do that now, but there's like 5 more chapters, so we'll see.
I bet that was a shock to
Um,
the system.
kind of yes and no. The book art is the Song of Achilles,
Hmm.
and do you know that? Do you know that myth? The myth of Achilles and
I know about the Achilles heel and how they used to make their armor, but
yeah,
because
yeah,
there was no ankle injuries, so they changed the
right.
armor to not cover the ankle so much, and then everyone started getting ankle injuries, right?
Well, you know more than me on that. I believe that. But the myth is of like Achilles is like he's the greatest Greek warrior, and they go and siege Troy because Prince Paris has stolen Helen away from one of the Greek princes, and
Mm-hmm.
Helen's the most beautiful woman in the world. And so all the Greeks go and sail to fight the Trojans.
Yeah.
Achilles goes with the Greeks, and he doesn't fight for a while because one of the other Greek kings has like offended him, and so he's letting them all die. And so in order to not fight and like keep his oath that he's not going to fight until the king like returns his honor and like apologizes to him, basically, he sends his best friend Patroclus to go fight for him in his armor, and then Patroclus dies, and he gets killed by Hector, and Hector is like the greatest Trojan warrior. And then Achilles, because he's so sad his friend died, goes in and kills Hector, and then is killed himself. So that's the myth of Achilles. But,
I think I vaguely remember hearing that before in one's life.
it's not like I mean, it's somewhat known, but not commonly. It's not like Hercules or like
Yeah.
any of that. Even like Jason and the Argonauts, there's a movie of that. I don't really know if there's a movie version of Achilles. I don't think so. But
Yeah. So yeah, what I was rambling about basically was when he was sort of leading the army, they're heavily armored all over the body.
Right.
And because fallen soldiers, when they were checking out the body, they were going, "Oh, none of them have been injured on the legs." They strip the armor from the legs and reinforce like the torso and the head, well, like the helmets, obviously.
That's most.
So that's why it's called an Achilles heel, I believe.
Well, yeah. He gets, so the other part of the myth too is that he's like a half god. He's a demigod. Like his mom is a goddess. His mother's a goddess, and she like dipped him in the river Styx when he was born. And she held him by the ankle, and so everything is vulnerable except that one spot, or everything's invincible except that one spot. And so that's why when he gets hit there, I think Paris killed him. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's why that one spot is so vulnerable, is that it wasn't dipped in the water. And I guess she was too lazy to do a second dunk.
Yeah.
Could have just held him by the other one and did that. But, oh well, even the gods make mistakes.
Yeah, every now and then.
Hopefully we don't make any mistakes in this one.
Nah, it's wrapped up, mate. Don't worry about it.
Talked about our Achilles heel. Oh.
Oh man. Yeah, off screen I went and actually maxed out the friendship of Pontius because oh fuck off. Because the return wasn't doing as much damage as it could have been doing. So even though it was
just like ride a bike around basically.
Rode a bike, encountered a level 2 and just spammed like X attacks and stuff, just bought a load of them, used all them. Yeah, just got them geared up.
How does that work? So if you use an item on it,
yeah, it just makes it friendly. I think there's like it's a glitch in this game where you can like spam max friendship with it basically. But a lot of it was just like riding a bike. Yeah, that was the easiest, like the one where I didn't have to pay as much attention to it basically.
I see. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Funnily enough, you know when we were talking about Tooth the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it applies for Emerald as well, but you can't actually get a Crobat in Fire Red and Leaf Green until you beat the game.
Really?
Yeah, like it goes to evolve, and then it just gives you like a couple of dots and a question mark and says can't evolve or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And it's the same with a couple of the friendship evolutions, I think, that are like Gen 2 ones.
Is it just the idea is like they don't want you to get Gen 2 things until you have a national dex?
Yeah, basically.
Huh. It's an interesting... I guess I didn't think about that. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, it's so I don't know if that applies in Emerald, but it'll be worth researching because we'll probably end up getting a Zubat at some point in the run.
Right.
Which we may want to use. Oh man.
Fully paralyzed. Such
Yeah.
an interesting phrase.
Yeah. It's a weirdly worded game sometimes, this.
Oh, yeah. Crit. Nice. Finished it off.
Damn right.
Are we close to the level limit?
Sort of. The level limit's 40, but he's 39 and a long way off turning on to level 41, so...
Yeah.
The rest of the team is basically right at the brim of being level 41, just in case they are needed in battle.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice. I wonder what our game time is. Like 80 hours.
It's actually not that much, it's like around 40. But I think it's glitched at this point.
Huh.
It doesn't seem like, even when we play normally, it doesn't seem to like do 20 minutes every time I save, so I think I've broke it somehow. Maybe it's passing it between each other so much, kind of fucks it up.
Yeah, because we have to, you know, when we mail that Nintendo Game Boy card back and forth between Scotland and England.
Yeah, true story.
Can get messed up. Oh, nice. Oh, even if that had hit us, we would have just put ourselves to sleep.
Yeah.
Lol. That's pretty good. Oh, and you gave him a berry. That was smart. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you know me. Always got a trick up my sleeve.
That's a good strategy. I like that.
So now he's got max attack. That's why when we were leveling him up, I don't know if it was on screen or not, but I purposely replaced Amnesia with Rest just because I had that in the back of my mind. Because we had one, I don't know if you recall, but we had a berry for when we took on, I think it was Chuck, like I think is Poliwrath, whatever one it is, had hypnosis. So I chased down one of them. I think there's one in the game, and we didn't use it. So I thought, I'll use that.
Good strategy there. Yeah. Same. There's really only one in the whole game.
Well, if there isn't only one, that's the only one that's very easy to get.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, there isn't many berries in here, but when we play Emerald,
everywhere.
And a little teaser for the two viewers, we discussed transforming it into a hardcore Genlocke, so stuff like berries will be even more important.
Yeah.
When we can't heal in battles, so...
Yeah, I feel like that and more barrier things wouldn't count.
Yeah, it's technically a held item which you're allowed in battle on a hardcore, so it'll be fine.
Kingler looks fugly.
Yeah, it's at least this one's alive for now, eh?
Yeah, it won't be in a minute. His nose looks all fucked up.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest sight, is it?
Wow, but damn, Pontius just bodied those fools. 70 damage.
Oh my.
That, but...
So I'm thinking a level 50 Pontius might be able to do the same thing against Lance.
Yeah.
But I'll have to look into that. I've just thought, by the way, I'll be doing the full Elite Four, won't I? So.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a pretty light swap here, because I'm going to just walk us there, basically, because, well, I'll have a rival fight.
Rival fight, yeah. That's
about it.
That'll be tricky. That'll be tricky, so.
I mean, his things are level 35, I think.
Oh, really?
Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure his stuff is, like, really low.
Oh, well, that's just how it goes, innit? But you'll be able to...
Yeah, his highest level is 38.
You'll be able to take on Red.
Oh, yeah.
So, that'll be interesting. Obviously, I'll do all, like, the grindy off-camera. Because I can't be asked to do Kanto again.
No.
So, yeah.
After having just done it.
To the viewers, we are planning to take on Red as the end game boss, because he's technically like the end of the game. So in terms of Kanto, I'm just going to run through that off screen, because even with a different team to meet the level cap, it's not going to be a challenge at all. Sort of on the rule set that we're playing at the moment as well. So, and it's just the same thing that we've already done, like literally a couple of weeks before this series, basically. So so yeah, the next episode will just be the Red fight after the Elite Four, which will be on Chase's channel.
Well, if you want to take it, if you're going to do the grind, you can take.
No, honestly, I'm happy to. Well, it'll be a co-op effort anyway. So right, I need to get rid of some of these now, because oh, that music's fucking horrific, by the way.
Can't hear any.
Oh, can you not? Oh, mate, it's awful.
Not good.
Tell you what, I'll get rid of.
Miracle Seed. We're never gonna use that.
I'm gonna toss all these, because once we get to the Elite Four, we'll obviously I'll keep the paralyze and the antidotes.
Watch, we're gonna need one of those right now.
An ice and a burn heal. If we need that, I'll be absolutely in disbelief. I will buy a hat and I will eat it on camera.
Nice. But I would say ice is, besides maybe in love, but I think ice being frozen solid is the hardest status condition. What do you think?
What you mean to combat?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have an item to heal it, obviously.
Yeah, it's quite annoying. Obviously you can thaw out, but yeah, I seem to have much worse luck at thawing out of being frozen than I do any other condition, to be honest. Oh man, yeah. Don't dick me around, Dratini. Problem is, I can't really damage this, so I'm just gonna have to throw balls at it until it catches.
Yeah, we don't have anyone to put a status effect, do we?
No. Well, it might do, but off the top of my head, I don't think so.
This is a 1 in 10 chance.
Yeah, I think, what's the other one? Magikarp, which obviously we already have.
It's pretty good.
Oh, good. It fled.
I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah, that's like the second episode in a row our encounter's just ran, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't really get that.
Very strange. Must be a Gen 1 and 2 mechanic that doesn't...
Yeah, because I don't think they can run away any other place except the Safari Zone, from what I can remember.
Yeah. Unless they have, like, Raw, etc.
Yeah, that's the only other way. Did you have anyone with Whirlpool?
I will in a second.
Because the guy who's supposed to be giving you the instructions on the guide didn't tell you that.
Sorry, I knew that we needed it, but I just haven't been bothered to teach it yet. Which we're not going to use Arrogant anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, nice. You can just hit A on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. I do like in Gen 5 that we're doing that there's not the over reliance on HMs that the other earlier games have. Like, I think they did a good job of pulling away from that.
Yeah, they really skimmed it down, which is good.
Definitely. Just a little bit less of a grind.
It's just quality of life, isn't it? Just the games are like quite quick, so it is refreshing. I know obviously you just wiped on one of your runs, which isn't ideal, but I'm hoping it doesn't take too long to get back to that point.
It was good. It was a good run. It was fun. I won't, because I won't upload it probably. Maybe I'll take a couple highlights, but
yeah, I wouldn't mind a highlights reel. Where were you up to?
I got up to Skyla.
Was it the gym that wiped? I know you told me last night, but
no, I was training before the gym a little bit. I got caught. So one of my Pokemon was already asleep before the fight, and I didn't have anything to heal it, and so I was going back to buy stuff. And my other main one of my other main ones had fainted earlier in the episode, and then it was just a really bad episode for me. And then the next thing I fought put my third and only other viable option to sleep, and they were both asleep. And I tried healing and getting things up, but they kept dropping my defense and switching between. Like, I couldn't really switch between them because my they were both asleep, and it would reset the sleep timer.
Yeah.
5 turns. I just kept getting unlucky and wasn't waking up, and they dropped my defense and killed me twice. So yeah, it was just really unfortunate. But yeah, I had a really fun clay battle. I didn't really have an answer. I had a Tentacruel and I didn't know what to do against clay, because I'm like, these things will one-shot me. So what I did was, or no, it wasn't clay. It was fucking what's her name? The electric girl.
Lenora?
No, it's something else. But
no, it is Lenora. The electric gym leader.
Yeah, are you sure?
Oh no, I'm thinking of it's Elisa
or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking of bloody the second gym in Black. That's Lenora.
Right, yeah. No, so yeah, I was like, I'm gonna risk it. I went in Tentacruel first and put down toxic spikes. And then just switched to a Blitzel with the Vault Absorb ability.
Nice, yeah, good ability.
And just kept healing it while all her other things just got poisoned and slowly died.
Your toxic stalled, basically, is...
Yeah, I did. I was like, I had no other way to get through it, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna poison them all to death. And it worked. So
I love it.
It was very slow, but it worked.
Well, it's a good tactic, that. So, in terms of what we do next, Chase, I don't think we should bother doing the route south of here.
No, I agree.
I think we should just go to Kanto. So what I'll do actually is I'll fly us over to town before Cherry Grove and get the Master Ball, and then we'll be good from there.
We'll switch over.
Yeah.
Spy.
I think it's Spy.
I like that we're using the Hoot gen appropriate instead of Pidgey.
It's
Pidgey.
Dedication, that. So yeah,
that applied directly to Newbark?
You can, but you can't use. There's no box there, I don't think, unless it's in the lab. So I want to get out Charizard again for the grind. So yeah, we should be good. I think our level cap's 47 going into the Elite Four, because that's the ace of the one before Lance. So we should be good. Should be alright on
Yeah.
that. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'll ferry around and get the right moves, items, and rare candies and that. So it'll be very good. This guy's a nonce.
Shouldn't be too hard.
So yeah, I'll get us.
Maybe don't need to do too much grinding.
No, the bits that we do, it won't take long at all. So, but yeah, I think we should definitely go in at our cap and then see what happens from there. Because I think even though that worked there with Pontius, it's still could be challenging because Lance's team is obviously a lot better and a lot faster. Not that Snorlax outsped any of them anyway, but I think we'll be okay. We'll see how it goes, and ultimately. Now Red's our last trainer. That's who decides who goes to the next gen. So if we do have any casualties, we do have a chance to train up some other team members. So,
okay,
but hopefully we won't. Hopefully we won't have the casualties. But yeah, we'll end that one there. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one on Chaser's channel.